You're not the love of their life if you're constantly having to chase it. As if they truly loved you, you would know. There wouldn't be any second guessing. There wouldn't be any second thoughts. You wouldn't be crying alone at night when they don't answer their phone, when they text you back 3 hours later. You wouldn't have to wonder those things. You wouldn't feel it in the pit of your stomach. Your mind wouldn't be running circles. Your body would be able to rest. You wouldn't be looking in the mirror, thinking to yourself, if you looked a different way, if you had more, if you were skinnier, if you were taller, if you were more built, if you drove a different vehicle, if you had a different car, you wouldn't be looking in the mirror, searching for something wrong with you when there is nothing wrong with you. They want you there because you are a constant. You are a constant for the times when nobody else wants them. When their mind, when their demons come to play in their heads and they need someone to calm them, when they need someone who gives them unconditional love, when they need someone to take them here and take them there, when they need someone to borrow them some money, when they need someone to get a release. And every time you're left wanting, every time you're left depleted and drained, every time you're left lacking, every time they leave, you're left unfulfilled, and the hole in your heart gets bigger and bigger and bigger. And you can't sleep. It occupies your thoughts. You can't think of anything else. You can't focus on work. You forget about yourself. You stop taking care of yourself. You start falling away from things that made you feel good, happy. You pull away from others. Right? The other day, you almost rear-ended that car, didn't you? Because you were just gone in thought. You weren't paying attention. And you almost hit that car. And you looked at your phone, and there still wasn't a message, right? Yeah, that's the one I'm talking about. The one that has you so far removed from yourself that every thought, every second of your day revolves around them. That's the one that I'm talking about. Do you really think, honestly, I'm talking to you, do you honestly think that the amount of time throughout your day that you think of them, that they are even remotely thinking of you? Really ask yourself that question. I know the answer is no, and I know it fucking hurts to admit it, but you gotta admit it to yourself, babe. They don't love you like you think they do. You are the one who is giving all the love in this relationship, this situationship, this marriage. You need to realize your worth. And I know you cry yourself to sleep at night. And I know when no one's looking and you're driving down the highway that you grab the steering wheel with two hands and you scream at the top of your lungs. Because at that moment, when all the emotions hit you, you feel like you want to die. I know. I know. And you do not have to be ashamed for it. Because that is a response of a broken heart. That is a response that someone who loves someone truly, wholeheartedly, and unconditionally feels when they know they're being taken advantage of. It's a normal response. It's okay. You're not alone, but you have work to do. And the first order of business that you need to do is realizing, is truly, really understanding. Pull apart everything. Pull apart every bit of your relationship, your partnership that has you feeling less than whole. And when you realize that it is truly a one-sided thing, when you realize that you're the only one who's pouring love and honesty and truth and respect into it, that's when you realize that it's time to cut the cord. It's time to walk away. But you already know this. And I know that you know this. But you try to avoid it. But you can't avoid it anymore. Because if you continue to avoid it, babe, it's gonna kill you. And it's gonna kill you in more than one way. That's a lot worse than death. Because there's physical death, yes. But there is emotional death, psychological death, spiritual death, sexual death. All of those parts of you have slowly been dying day after day after day, week after week after week, month after month after month, year after year after year. You are worth too much. You are worth too much to allow yourself to continually be used and abused, babe. You are too beautiful to feel less than. You are perfect as you are. And if the person in your life doesn't see your beauty, and I'm not talking about the beauty on the outside, there is far much more than being beautiful on the outside. Beauty comes from the inside, and only those who are dead to love will find beauty from the outside. They only see with their eyes. They only see with passion. They only seek external gratification. Your beauty comes from the outside. Outside of your physical vessel. Your beauty is your spirit. It's your soul. It's your heart. Right? And if you don't know that, I'm telling you that. Your worth does not depend on how you look and what you have. Your worth, who you are, depends on your heart. and how you love yourself first. And this may hurt, but you don't love yourself enough because you are still there and you are still allowing it to happen. You need to love yourself enough to let them go. You need to love yourself enough to realize you deserve more. You need to love yourself enough to give yourself more than what you're getting in return, which we both know is nothing. First order of business. This one question. Do they love you like you love them? That is your first question. I need you to answer it. And when you've answered that first question,